Welcome, my lord, to the White Mountains. We've long awaited your arrival. This pass has been long forgotten, and as a result, goblins from the Misty Mountains have ventured all the way south and infested this area. If we don't do something about them quickly, they may spread all the way to Minas Tirith. But first, we'll have to get you battle-worthy for the task ahead. Moving around the field of battle is important in controlling your army. To navigate the map, hold down the right mouse button and move your mouse around. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard to do this. Excellent. I see you've brought some soldiers with you. Left-click on them with your cursor. Now that you have them selected, move them into the camp by right-clicking on the ground in the spotlight up ahead. Those spotlights will help guide you through this mission, so keep an eye out for them. Now for our mission here. The goblins have been raiding our camps and need to be dealt with quickly. We need you to lead this battle. Currently, you know how to select one battalion of units, but you'll need to know how to select an army. In order to select multiple battalions quickly, click and hold down the left mouse button on empty space and drag your mouse. A selection box will appear, and any units that are in this box will be selected for you. Select the battalions in the spotlights. Good job. Now, move those units up to the spotlight ahead by right-clicking on the ground with them selected. The goblins are attacking. We need to send reinforcements. Select your army again by using the selection box method. Now, issue them an attack command by right-clicking on those goblins down there. You'll notice that as you move your cursor over the goblins, it changes to a red attack cursor. This red attack cursor will indicate what is an enemy to you. Congratulations! You've just won your first battle. Unfortunately, our celebration will have to wait. More reports are coming in that other camps are being attacked and need support. A quick way to find out where you need to go is by looking at the Palantir. The Palantir is located at the bottom left of your screen. Within it, you'll find the mini-map. The mini-map is an overhead view of the entire map. Currently, the camp locations on the mini-map are being flashed. White flashes inform you of objective locations, while a red flash would indicate where your forces are being attacked. On the Palantir, you'll find the Objectives menu. If you forget what your current objective is, click on that button and it will be displayed. Click on the Objective button now to see what your current objective is. There are two types of objectives, main objectives and bonus objectives. Main objectives appear in white text and need to be accomplished in order to complete a mission. Bonus objectives appear in green text. You may choose to complete them, but they won't count against you if you don't. And finally, any objective with a check mark in its box is one that you've completed. To exit the objective screen, click on the Resume Game button at the bottom. Now, move your army to those camps and help eliminate the goblin threats.
Soldiers! Stand ready! On guard! Prepare for battle! You all! Now is the time! Soldiers! Stand fast, men! Stand ready! Stand fast, men!
Thank you, sir. We should be fine from now on.
Keep going!
Hurry, though. The other outpost is still under attack.
Stand ready! The enemy! Prepare for battle! Soldiers of Gondor! Be on guard! Swords! To battle! Stand ready! Draw your sword!
He came just in time. We weren't sure how much longer we could have held them off.
Well done. All the camps are now secure, and the road between them is safe. While our camps up here are sufficient to hold this road, it's not strong enough to hold this mountain. We need to set up a larger camp, but we'll need a great deal of land with which to do so. Up ahead is just such an expanse of land, but it is held by spider lairs. These lairs are infested with creatures that have no allegiance to anyone save their own. Fortunately, the creatures won't stray far from their lairs, so they only pose a threat in their immediate area. Clear those lairs out, and we should be able to establish our new camp here.
Tear it down! Soldiers! Make ready! Soldiers, to all!
It's the enemy! Make cover, men!
Watch your back!
When a lair is destroyed, it will leave behind rubble. You will also need to destroy the rubble, or else the lair will rebuild itself and the creatures will come forth from it again.
Don't give up! Be on guard! Keep going! To battle! Prepare for battle!
Excellent! An abandoned outpost. We can capture this building for our own. To capture this outpost, select a battalion and right-click on the flag next to the outpost. While the building is being captured, its current flag will lower, and our flag will raise in its place. The outpost is ours. It will now provide further resources for our army. Now to get started on our camp. We sent a builder your way for constructing our new camp. Builders are what you use to construct all the buildings we'll need in order to establish a camp. Select a builder by left-clicking on it. A quick way to select a builder is by clicking on the Select Nearest Builder button next to the Palantir at the bottom of your screen. You'll notice that a menu appears on the right-hand side of the screen. This menu will show all building options currently available. First and foremost, we'll need a fortress. To build a fortress, while having your builder selected, left-click on the fortress button, which is flashing now. In order to place
materials. Let's get
done
working.
building
Over here. Who needs something built? Where are we building? Time to start building. Tools ready. Let's build it. We've completed this one. We're done building over here. Where do I go with this?
It seems as though you've built your structure away from the spotlight. To demolish a building, select it and click on the Demolish button in the Palantir.
Ready yourselves!
Things such as mountains, water, or other obstacles will reduce the productivity of a farm. The resources farms produce can be tracked by the number at the bottom left of the Palantir. Farms contribute to your army's command point limit, so the more farms you build, the more battalions you can command. Your command point limit can be tracked by the number at the bottom right of the Palantir. We now need to build up some structures to train more units for our army. Select the builder again, and build a barracks on the next spotlight.
We got work to do. Clear the land. Tools ready. Let's go.
The barracks will be able to produce soldiers, as well as tower guard. The last thing we'll need is an archery range. Build one of those on the other spotlight.
Where do I go with this? Straight away. Let's get working.
From here, we can train archers and rangers. As well as having structures, our base will need fortifications. In order to fortify our base, we'll need to set up wall spans. Wall spans begin with wall hubs, which can be built from either our fortress or from our builders. In order to build them from the fortress, notice the different options of things you can build. One of them is the wall hub. Click on that button to begin building it now.
We got work to do.
Now that the wall hub is completed, you can select it. This will bring up a wall expense button. Click that button and move your cursor to the spotlight to the right. As you move your mouse, you'll see a see-through wall. This is how your wall will look when you've finished building it. To build it, left-click on the ground where the spotlight is.
Shouldn't take too long. Cut's on its way. Let's build it.
Soldiers!
Let's get working.
Now, click on the wall hub you just built in the spotlight and build another wall expanse off to the south along the ridge. Another spotlight is set up showing you where your wall should end.
Where do I go with this? Where are we building?
Excellent. Now repeat what you just did on the northern side of our fortress. Select the build plot highlighted and build a wall span to the spotlight to the right. Then build to the next spotlight in the north. Excellent job. Our camp is better defended, but still not impenetrable. We will need to build wall defenses.
Tools ready.
You may upgrade a wall with offensive structures such as arrow towers and trebuchets. Or you can build postern gates and large gates with which to move your armies through. You may also turn it into another wall hub. A good wall defense is the trebuchet. Select any wall segment and build a trebuchet upgrade on it.
Who needs something built? Clear the land! Let's get this thing moving!
Our base has begun. Now, let's build some units to defend it. Train 2 battalions of Gondor soldiers from the barracks now.
Soldiers!
Tools ready.
Make ready!
There's your target. Settle.
Where are we building? We got work to do.
Arrows.
Time to start building.
We've improved the barracks.
The barracks is ready. Who needs something built? Cut's on its way.
Stand ready! March! Stand fast, men!
Where do I go with this? Supply the coming!
Be on guard! This way! Soldiers! Ready yourselves! Stand ready! Soldiers of Gondor!
we building? Who needs something built? Let's get working. Tools ready.
We've improved the barracks. We've improved the archery range.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Great. Now train 2 battalions of Gondor archers from the archery range.
Swords!
Where do I go with this?
Make
We've improved the
ready!
barracks.
Stay together!
We've improved the archery range. We've improved the barracks. Archers at the ready. Archers, move out! Archers!
And lastly, we'll need a hero to lead our troops. Heroes can be purchased from the fortress. And if your hero should fall in battle, they can be revived from the fortress as well. To summon a hero, select your fortress and click on the Heroes button. This will bring up options of all the current heroes you're allowed to build. Right now, Boromir is residing in our fortress. Click on his portrait to summon him.
We can use the flaming arrows now. Stand ready, archers. Be on your guard, men.
Soldiers! Soldiers of Gondor! Soldiers! Stand ready! Stand fast, men! Sword! Be on guard!
Archers!
Let's get working.
Bows at the ready.
Welcome, Lord Boromir. Heroes in general have an array of special powers and abilities that make them unique and vital for a strong army. Select Boromir now. You will find a hero's abilities on the Palantir. Some are passive abilities, which means they're always enabled, such as Boromir's leadership ability. Other powers can be set to autocast by right-clicking its button in the Palantir. You will see its outline sparkle when this is enabled.
Rally again.
Our army is built now and Gondor's new castle is ready. Excellent work. You're now ready to command an army and defend these passes.
Archers! Keep up the pace.
The goblins, they're here. A large force has gathered and is marching toward this very spot.
There is no time to waste. My lord, you will have to defend this base as you've done before with the camps. Remember, select your army and right-click on the enemy units to issue attack orders. You can select one battalion at a time and issue them attack orders to specific enemy battalions.
Prepare for battle! Forward! Soldier battalion, here! Strike them down!
We have banner carriers now.
Leave none standing.
The farms are under attack.
Make ready!
Fight bravely, men. Get there. Die, you miserable creature.
Yes! Move up! Make ready! Forward now! Draw your swords! Hurry, soldiers! Soldiers! Prepare for battle! Draw your swords!
We got work to do.
Stand fast, men! They have attacked! Draw your swords!
The eagles have come. By the glory of Gondor, we shall send these goblins back to their netherworld.
Prepare for battle!
Archers at the ready. Get ready, archers. Now, men.
Be on guard!
Attack.
By the blood of Gondor! Make ready! Be on guard! Soldiers of Gondor!
Victory is ours! Great job, my lord! That ought to send those goblins back to their caves.
Gondor!
Come back when you're ready to finish them off by playing through the advanced tutorial.
There is still hope.